Hello, and welcome back to Project Ozone.
Hello.
We've done some things, not a lot, but some things.
Have we?
Well, I've done some things. I made you two new digital miners.
Oh, yes, you did.
They're expensive. Yes, they're in the computer. I don't know where the one you originally had is, because that's not in the computer.
That's in my inventory, so you can't have it.
Oh, right. Yes, no, digital miners are expensive, as it turns out. Requiring teleportation cores and robits, and the teleportation cores need warp stones, which need unstable ender pearls, which need stable ender pearls. Yeah, I mean, it's
much.
We had everything, it just took a while to make them.
Do you want me to put a recipe in for digital miners, or are we not going to make more than 3?
I don't think we're going to make many more. I did put recipes in for some intermediate components.
Teleportation core should be in there, I thought.
Probably, it probably is. Yeah, no, there were some intermediate components that didn't have recipes that now do. There were some recipes I did for other things. I can't remember what. I did quite a lot last night, but it was a lot of like
storage drives.
It was a lot of sort of like minor things that aren't that important. You've been making storage drives, which I accidentally cancelled twice.
Wait, it will slow down all of your recipes.
Yes,
but in theory, that's enough drives to fill up the rest of this.
Because it was the priority for some reason. Whenever you put it in, it takes priority and takes over every machine.
Because it's for me, and they're my machines.
So yeah, I accidentally cancelled it, but that was quite useful because it meant everything else I was trying to do ran through and finished. Then I put it back on again. So that's running. It's getting there.
Yeah, these should be filled up, these drives.
Then this morning, I experimented with cable facades. So you will see, this over here is actually quite a good example, because you have the conduit goes into the floor through a conduit facade.
That's pretty good.
And the applied energistics cables go through the floor in cable facades.
Nice.
The conduit facades are a lot nicer than the cable facades. Conduit facades are a full block, so you just place them in that block space and that's fine. Cable facades are a side of a block. They're one face. So you have to place it on the right side of the cable, which you can't do if the cable's connected. So you have to disconnect the cable. I had to take off the top block of the cable, then put the facade on, then put the cable back. It was a bit of a pain. It's even more of a pain when there's actually like a import or export bus on that cable, because that also breaks. Yes. But it's mostly done now.
Very fun.
I think all the cables are facaded. They are, at least all the ones I found. It's raining again.
It's always raining.
Yeah. There's an awkward one over here at the old Empowerer, where it turns out you can facade conduits with a slab, but the cable doesn't go through the empty half of the block.
Okay.
Visually.
That's an interesting one.
Don't know how I feel about that. And then there's also one.
I don't think we use this in Power anyway now.
We don't. There's also one over here. This is the only one where connected textures hasn't worked.
Oh.
I don't understand why. It might just be it's the only cable facade on a connected textures block. The conduit facades definitely do connect. It may be the cable facades don't.
I mean, we could just run the cable up through the interface instead of up through the floor.
Could.
If you wanted that to look nicer.
I don't mind. I mean, it's not that obvious. So yes, I've been messing around with cable facades.
There we go.
The AE2 ones you have to craft with the block you want, so it's the block you want plus 4 cable anchors makes 4 cable facades of that block.
Yeah.
The conduit facades, you make a blank conduit facade, and then you put it in the painting machine, which I made over here, with the block you want to paint it as, and it doesn't use up that block.
That's pretty good.
And a conduit facade is only 8 conduit binder and a quite clear glass or something. They're not expensive.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
So yes, I made a painting machine. I'm sure we'll never use it again.
Probably. But yeah, This Empower, I don't think we actually need it anymore. We
No,
could
I
take
don't
this
think
down.
we do, because we used the modern
'Cause we've
machinery
got-
one.
Yeah, there was, I think, some recipe that this was better for. But I think I'm going to have to figure out the automation for the other one, because I built a separate computer for it. I think.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I looked at it.
I'm not going to
But I
get
don't
rid
think
of
we
it.
need this anymore.
I'm just going to leave it here.
Yeah, but if we needed a small amount of space for something, we could dig this up and put it a multi-block or something here.
I did a lot of facades up through this as well.
Oh yeah.
So there's 3 facades on that block that the line cable goes through.
Top side
Just
and
to-
bottom.
Yeah, just to cover every side so you can. It looks like a full block.
Yeah,
I had a bit of fun with facades earlier, basically.
nice. Right,
Um,
what are we doing today?
So my to-do list has a couple of items on it.
Okay.
I have Neptune. That's what those rockets are for.
Mhm.
I have Pluto. I have Eris. I have doing some abyssal craft and making some more armors.
Nice.
I have flown these rockets quite a few times
Okay.
because I had to go to other planets that we've already been to get screenshots for last session.
Yeah.
I have used these rockets a couple of times now.
Oh,
Taking off the
see,
view, we really shouldn't do this.
I have nothing in my to-do list because we've got too many theories and I can't remember what's going on. So I'm just going to help you with whatever you need and then just go back to the start of the quest and work my way through.
Yes, I think there's quite a few quests in the early change that we could probably do and just haven't bothered with.
I'm just going to sit and read that book while I fly into space. So yeah, Gamma, I think I was looking at, needs finishing off. That should be fairly quick. Delta I'm going to ignore because that's all the seeds. And then Epsilon I should be able to do fairly quickly.
We will need to do Delta eventually.
I know. It probably isn't going to be too hard to do.
No.
I probably could do it. I've just... see if I've got the energy. Right. Where are we
right,
heading
Neptune.
to first? Neptune. Launch. Prepare for entry. Double check I'm actually recording.
Hold space to
hold
slow
s-
down.
Oh,
I may
ooh,
have
above.
crash landed on a couple of planets as well,
Right, I'm trying to make sure I'm directly below you.
because I wasn't paying attention to hold space to slow down.
There you go. I can see you.
Hello.
Can you see me?
Yeah.
We're just next to each other now.
Oh.
Hello.
That,
Oh, that's no
I'm-
fun.
that hurt.
Yes.
Something's hurting.
Acid. Yeah, probably the fire from my rocket.
Well, we've got to get our rockets out of these and the launch pads.
Yep.
Actually, we don't
I've got
need the
mine.
rockets again, but the launch pads. Very important.
Launch pads. Pretty useful. Right.
Right. Meteorite dungeon locator. This way.
I put mine in my bag in the computer. Right.
What's
I
this
can see which
green
direction
stuff?
you went.
I went southwest. Green block. Wow. How creative.
It's very creative.
Neptune is made of green block, light blue block, and blue Neptune surface rock. Sorry, I was my bad for assuming it would be blue block. This
What's
stuff is blue
the
block.
liquid? Liquid nitrogen.
Huh?
That feels like something we might need.
Maybe. Here's the dungeon.
Oh, up here.
Careful of the liquid nitrogen.
It doesn't damage you.
Oh, does it not?
No.
Yet the frozen water did.
Yeah, makes so much sense.
Are you not even stopping for the chests now?
It's been a long day.
What about these lunar sapphires? These
I
are
mean,
new.
I'm getting the cheese. It's been a long day. I got up too early this morning and
Ow.
had to do chores. It's not fun.
Oh.
Lunar sapphires, more cheese.
I mean, I got up early this morning as well, actually. Far early than I normally do. By which I mean I got up by 10. Oh, it's the
Well,
Evolved
that's a new
Snowman
one.
boss.
Oh, if you look up too high, you can't see him. I'm going to try not to shoot with my bow. But you are jumping in front of it quite a lot.
Yeah, well, I was trying to see if the sword worked. It doesn't. But that's fine, because I have infinite shurikens. Infinite shurikens. I can't talk today.
This game is much faster than I remember it being.
I mean, that's what I get for being up 3 hours before we record.
I know.
I just can't talk by the time we get around to recording. It's almost dead.
There we go. What's that? That should be enough. You've got some spare shurikens in the wall if you want to recover some ammo.
No, I can't. I can't pick them up because I have info.
Oh, you can't get them.
Because they're fully reinforced and never break.
Right. Was this one of the parts where we had to get an ore?
Probably. Can't remember what.
What we got? Neptune.
But I've got the tier 8 rocket schematic, so...
There is Neptune blue gem ore, zinc, copper, tin, iron. So yeah, blue gem ore we need to get.
Yeah. Well, do you want me to dig a hole under here?
I mean, I have a digital miner.
Or we could put the digital miner in this hole.
Sure.
Come and join me in the hole. This is what we did on every other planet. I also made a lot of energy cells. I don't know how many of them are full. I kind of just left... I think you'd set up an automatic filling thing in the computer.
Yes,
looks like
cells.
it, because 6 of them have filled up.
Right, I think we're just getting all of the ores.
I found you can't craft a resonant energy cell. You have to craft the basic one and apply the resonant conversion kit manually.
Yeah.
So there's an automatic recipe for basic energy cells, and there's an automatic recipe for resonant conversion kits. But you then have to get the energy cell out, put it down, and apply the conversion kit.
Can you not? In Divine Journey, I think you can craft it directly.
Yeah, no, you can't in this.
It might be. I know you can with fluid tanks in Divine Journey.
You can't. I did check. You can't craft it at all in this. I mean, we could probably set up an automatic system whereby the computer will place the energy cell, right-click the conversion kit, and then pick up the energy cell as a processing recipe. But I can't be bothered to.
Do you want to go start the next rocket while I monitor this?
Okay.
Because it's going to take you so long to make the next rocket. Cause I think you prepped the materials already.
Pretty much already done, yeah.
Do you need the blue gems to make it?
I doubt it, but if I do, you can always send them through the computer.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's put some rocks in the computer. I won't need the tier 7 rocket anymore. I think the tier 8 rocket will need... Who knows, actually. Tier 8 rocket. Needs to be placed on a tier 2 launch pad, yep, so the same launch pad again.
I think I need...
It's still raining. The rain never ends.
I'm just going to sit here and complete some quests while I can. Melodic alloy. So yeah, the main thing I wanted to do today is, you know, all the ore processing with the lasers.
Yeah.
The factories aren't keeping up with the supply of ores that we have.
Minor issue.
Minor issue. Well, it is a minor issue.
Right, tier 8.
So I was going to upgrade them to factories.
So I did make a chest for tier 8 rocket parts. Actually, am I actually missing anything? I don't think so. I think I have all the components. So after the end of last session, I prepped all of the parts we needed for the rockets that I could.
Mm-hmm.
And it turns out a tier 8 rocket doesn't need anything that it didn't already have.
Right. So the blue gems are used for blue gem wafers, which are used in the chaos catalysts.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Which are used for chaos ingots, which are used for some creative / infinite.
Out of interest, tier 9. Looks like we've got everything for the tier 9 rocket too, but nothing for the tier 10.
We just need the schematic.
So we have to go to Pluto for the schematic.
The blue gem could also be used to upgrade our fuel loader to an ultimate fuel loader if we have tungsten and zinc, which we might do.
We've got an advanced fuel loader, I think, currently. Yeah.
Yeah, so to upgrade that, we've got one of the ingredients now.
So there are no funnels on Pluto by the looks of it.
So just the schematic.
Yeah.
Oh, I see some rockets.
Yeah, they're just fueling up there. Actually, this one's done, so off I go. This is the
I'm at
last one for
0%.
the... You might need to start the loading then. This is the last one for the Tier 2 launch pad. After this, we need the Tier 3.
Okay. Ow.
Did my rocket set you on fire?
Yes. I'm trying to start the loader and it's setting me on fire.
Well, in fairness, the loader being between two launch pads that are a whole metre apart, it's probably not the smartest idea anyway.
There we go, now I'm loading.
God, takeoff is so quick! I love how quick we get to space. And that we're just speedrunning the planets now. We don't care about the planets. It's literally find the one item
Pluto,
we
who
need
cares?
and leave.
We've managed to get to this planet in record time, but who cares?
Hold space to slow down.
Need a schematic that someone left there, and we'll leave it alone. So I think, did we make the next tier of launch pad already?
Yeah.
I feel
we had that before we even went to Mars.
Yeah, I think they were simple recipes. We might only have one set though.
Right, I'm on Pluto. Get the dungeon locator out. The dungeon is to the west and a little bit south.
West and a little bit south.
Pluto is a really boring planet, / dwarf planet, depending on who you talk to and what year you were born.
There we go. I'm now
and it's made of
Pluto.
grey. Pluto is made of grey. And I'm in the dungeon.
Right. I'm using my lander to go west slightly. Just saves a bit of time.
These cobwebs.
Right.
This way. I'm going to really mess up my editing because I keep turning the volume up slightly. Because I hate myself when I come to edit this.
Right. Ah, that looks like a dungeon.
Here we go, the evolved spaceman boss.
You don't even need me at this point. You're through the dungeon
I'm going to wait because you need to see this.
Okay. Did you loot all the chests, or are there not any?
There were chests, but there's not really anything interesting in them. I'm a bit done with redstone and dehydrated food.
Oh, hello.
It's the evolved spaceman.
Is it? How evolved are they?
He doesn't appear to be taking any damage from me.
He's on my screen.
He does seem to have thorns.
Does he?
Well, I take damage whenever I hit him with a sword.
I do not.
Oh, weird. Maybe you've got a sweeping edge sort of thing on your sword then.
Burns, targets, fire aspects, scavenger, sharpness, lifesteal, decay, sweeping
or maybe
edge,
he's just
wall
hitting
pull,
me.
mending.
I can't tell, but I keep taking damage whenever I go near him.
Maybe it's just me hitting you.
Yeah.
I mean, I've got sweeping edge.
Yeah, so that'll do it.
He's dead on my screen.
Now he's dead on my screen. You know, minor lag there.
Just small amount of lag. I mean, to be fair, with how the server was before, I'm surprised there's not more.
Yeah, Tier 9 rocket. I'm off home.
So am I.
Don't think there was anything we needed on Pluto other than that.